The Dyatlov Pass Incident, the mystery that still haunts the world. Imagine you're camping with your closest friends in the freezing mountains of Russia. The temperature drops below -30 degrees C. You zip up your tent, hopping to survive the night. But by morning, your tent is mysteriously ripped open from the inside. Everyone has fled barefoot into the snow. Weeks later, rescue teams discover the bodies scattered across the mountainside. Some died from hypothermia, while others had crushed ribs, fractured skulls, and one victim was even missing her tongue. What happened that night? More than 65 years later, no one knows for certain. This is the terrifying mystery of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. It was January 1959 when 10 experienced hikers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute set out on a skiing expedition into the Ural Mountains of the Soviet Union. Their goal was to earn the highest level of hiking certification. One member became ill and returned home before the group reached the mountains. That decision unknowingly saved his life. The remaining 9 continued into one of the coldest and most remote places on Earth. On February 1, the hikers reached the slope of Khalat Syakhl, a mountain whose name in the local Mansi language means dead mountain. Instead of moving into the forest for shelter, they pitched their tent on the exposed mountainside. As darkness fell, a snowstorm swept across the mountain. That was the last time anyone saw them alive. When the group failed to return, rescue teams were sent to search for them. After days of searching, they discovered something unbelievable. The tent was still standing, but it had been sliced open from the inside with a knife. Their boots, warm clothing, food, and supplies were still inside. It looked as though everyone had fled in extreme panic. Following footprints in the snow, rescuers found the first 2 bodies beneath a large cedar tree. They were barefoot and wearing only thin underwear despite the freezing temperatures. Nearby were the remains of a small fire, suggesting they desperately tried to stay warm. Several hundred meters away, 3 more bodies were found. They appeared to be crawling back toward the tent before collapsing. The remaining 4 hikers were discovered months later beneath deep snow in a nearby ravine. Their injuries shocked investigators. 2 had crushed ribs, 1 had a fractured skull, another was missing her tongue and parts of her lips. Yet strangely, there were almost no external wounds. It was as if they had been struck by an incredible force. The Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers died because of an unknown compelling force. Case was closed. For decades, the government kept many details secret. This only fueled even more speculation. Many theories have been suggested. Some believe a powerful avalanche forced the group to flee. Others think military weapons were being tested nearby. Some claim strange orange lights seen in the sky that night point to UFOs. Others blame secret Soviet experiments or paranormal forces. None of these theories has been proven. In recent years, scientists recreated the conditions using computer simulations. Their conclusion was that a rare type of delayed slab avalanche may have caused the hikers to panic. However, critics argue that the evidence still doesn't explain every mystery, especially the unusual injuries and the missing tongue. Today, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Every year, investigators, scientists, and tourists visit the mountain searching for answers. But the frozen wilderness keeps its secrets hidden beneath the snow. Was it an avalanche, a secret military experiment, or something humanity still cannot explain? The truth may never be known. One cold night in 1959 turned 9 skilled hikers into one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. What do you think really happened at Dyatlov Pass? Let me know your theory in the comments. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more fascinating historical mysteries.